When it comes to building something, you want to be sure you have the correct equipment. In many cases, the tools you use will determine the rest of your experience. If you choose the wrong instruments, you will pay the price afterwards. Your job may be slower, your opponent may be faster, or your final product may fall short of expectations. Python programming may be used for almost anything, including constructing web interfaces, analyzing massive data, generating games, gluing together elements of software suites developed in other programming languages, and serving as a more capable shell scripting language. In terms of usability, Python's easy syntax and structure allow developers with virtually any background to quickly begin Python programming at an industrial level. Python supports paradigms other than functional and object-oriented programming, such as structured, imperative, and aspect-oriented programming. Rust is an open-source systems programming language focused on performance, memory safety, and parallelism. In Rust, unlike many higher-level programming languages, there is no trash collection or virtual machine. Instead, Rust solves long-standing low-level programming language issues such as C or C++. Top Python libraries to watch out. Pandas. Pandas is an open-source library licensed under the BSD, Berkeley Software Distribution. This well-known library is commonly used in data science. They are mostly used for data analysis, processing, and cleansing. Pandas enables basic data modeling and analysis without the need to transition to another language such as R. It is one of the best Python libraries available. NumPy. NumPy is a popular open-source Python library that focuses on scientific computation. It has built-in mathematical functions for fast processing and can handle large matrices and multidimensional data. The word NumPy stands for numerical Python. Among other things, it can be used in linear algebra, as a multidimensional container for generic data, and as a random number generator. Keras. Keras is an open-source neural network library written in Python that allows us to quickly experiment with deep neural networks. With deep learning growing increasingly popular, Keras emerges as a viable option because its designers claim it is an API, application programming interface, developed for humans, not machines. Keras has a greater industrial and research community acceptance rate than TensorFlow or Theno. It is one of the best Python libraries available. TensorFlow. TensorFlow is an open-source, high-performance numerical calculation library. It is also used in deep learning and machine learning techniques. It was developed by Google Brain Team researchers within the Google AI organization and is now widely used for complex mathematical computations by math, physics, and machine learning researchers. Scikit-learn. Scikit-learn is an open-source machine learning package that operates on the Python platform. It is compatible with supervised and unsupervised learning algorithms. Popular algorithms, as well as the NumPy, Matplotlib, and SciPy packages, are included in the collection. The most well-known application of Scikit-learn is for Spotify music recommendations. Rust libraries to watch out. Serde. Serde is a powerful and fast generic serialization library. In reality, when it comes to Java and .NET, instead of reading, writing from, to files on your own, write your data types first and make sure they do all the work. After everything is finished, you can mix and match the data format, YAML, JSON. It is one of the greatest Rust libraries available. Rayon. Rayon is a data parallelism library for Rust, which means that you can feed it data and it will know how to break it into separate chunks that will work across all of your CPU cores. Or, to put it another way, give it a list and it will parallelize a map over it, among other things. Extremely useful for CLI tools. Not all languages are adept at command line parallelism. Slog and Log. Slog is a comprehensive logging suite for Rust. It provides the foundation for numerous plugins, including Term for terminal output, JSON for JSON output, and others. You should be aware that there is another log that seeks to be included in standard Rust and is a simpler alternative. Hyper. Hyper is a Rust-based HTTP implementation that is fast, as opposed to those written in C, that cover performance in dynamic languages. You'll find Hyper in practically every high-level library you use, and using it directly feels similar to Netty or Finagle. Pyo3. Pyo3 is a popular library for creating Rust libraries in Python, or Python libraries in Rust. If you want to see the output of such a combination, check out HyperJSON, a Python JSON library powered by Rust Serde.